favourite business books is The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. In it, Sinek argues that truly successful companies are often the ones who play a different game to everyone else, one in which they don't obsess over their competition, but instead focus their time, energy and resources on creating unique value for their customers. It's a business philosophy that I completely agree with and one I'd recommend trying to adopt in any company. While it's important to understand the competitive landscape, thinking too much about your competitors will distract you from what really matters, solving your customers' problems better than anyone else. Excessive competitor analysis will tear your attention away from the mission and purpose of your organization, resulting in reactive strategies that are constructed defensively rather than real innovation. See, there's an incorrect assumption that competitive businesses are essentially the same as each other, and within that lies a major issue, because the reality is even your closest competitors are likely very different to you. They have different resources, different cultures, and in fact, even though they serve the same market, their customers are probably different people to yours, with different needs and values. As a result of that, their approach may not work well for you, and at best, you'll turn into an inferior version of them. Your competitors also might be wrong. In the early 2000s, retailers locked each other into an arms race, expanding their physical store space to compete with each other. But then, as Amazon and other e-commerce companies gained market share, they were left with expensive but empty real estate. And for many of them, it was a terminal situation. The thing is, customers don't care about your competitors or about the fact that you compete with them. They might be aware of them, but they only really care about one thing: themselves. What your customer truly wants is for you to meet their needs, whatever those needs might be. As a result, whoever serves the customer best wins. And as technology rapidly shapes how customers fulfill their needs, continuous innovation is becoming more and more important. The only way to really innovate is to understand which needs aren't being met and find ways to meet them. You won't find the route to innovation through competitor analysis. Greatness comes from differentiation, not imitation. Carving your own niche is the way to achieve outsized results, and it's always been the case. You can be inspired by others, but the world rewards those who tread their own path, in business as much as in other pursuits. So does this mean you should ignore your competitors completely? Well, understanding what they do can be helpful, so no. Every now and then, feel free to take a look at what's happening in your broader world, but then return to focusing on your customers. Talk to them, meet with them, have them share their frustrations, pain points, dreams and aspirations with you. When you really fully understand those things, you'll create solutions that make a genuine difference. Don't worry about whether you have the largest market share, the best sales figures or the biggest team. Find out instead if your customers rate you number one, and then try to get even better. You'll struggle to go far wrong.